if you work in human resources and training and development, learning, you need to understand what's happening in the next 5 to 10 years, right? And I call it the future mindset. So you have to be aware of all of the shifts around you, not just in your business, but around the business, right? And for that, you need to read, right? If you're running learning and training, you have to be a little bit ahead of the people, not too far ahead, but a little bit ahead, right? So you have to understand about virtuality. You have to understand about chatbots and artificial intelligence. You have to understand about the shifts in the market. You have to understand about globalization or deglobalization. You have to be pretty well read, right? So you should spend 10% of your time in the future, okay? And that doesn't mean watching Netflix or Black Mirror, you know, it means reading the right books and developing an understanding of what's coming to get ready, right? So the mission is, I think, if you're in human resources, if you're a leader in learning and development, you have to know what's coming next so you can prepare the programs, right? Because when we are prepared to know what is next, we can react quickly, we can come up with a solution, right? So otherwise we end up working like this, you know, in a very narrow target, like, you know, we just want to do more programming and more software, and you know, before you know it, we're basically going very fast against the wall, right? Look at the car industry. You know, the great example of how the car industry went straight against the wall, and the people who were not the car industry, you know, Tesla and Elon Musk, you know, they were outside of the car industry, they took over, right? And so we have to have this future mindset, and that is so important, I think, if you're learning and development, because the biggest thing, I think Buckminster Fuller once said, the futurist, we go to school to lose the genius, to get de-geniused, right? So the genius that we have gets cut down in school because it's uncomfortable, right? It's a pain, right? But really what we want in companies, we want the genius, right? We don't want the dumb people or the non-genius. We want the people who come up with solutions, right? And this is completely different before the COVID crisis and before, let's say, 5 or 6 years before now. We wanted people to be efficient and to be optimized and to perform. And now we want people to change, to come up with new things, to be creative, right? To put things together. Quite different. So learning and development, in my view, is the most critical part of a company, because the company is made out of people. And you have the wrong people, your company will die. You have the right people, your company will explode.